Welcome back, anglers. We're back to Call the Wild the Angler. Last time we left off, well, actually, tiny introduction here. So this is a play-along series, meaning it's not just a playthrough, not a walkthrough. It's a play-along. So if you are about where we are right now in terms of the journal progress, where we've completed all of the academy, we've also completed all of the challenges just in the one Diamond's Peak outpost except for the gold challenges. So we've done everything except for the gold rank challenges. If you're right here, then you're going to want to boot up your game, get yourself a nice beverage, a couple snacks, and we're going to play along and try to complete some things. That's how the whole series is in a nutshell. So if you want to start from the beginning, please go and do that. It's a lot of fun. So where we are right now is we're kind of at a roadblock because the equipment that we have right now is not great. I mean, this has a max line strength of 11, so this is actually pretty solid. Um, but our other rod here, it's 4 pound drag. Like we have 6 pound line, 4 pound drag. We're not doing great. We don't have a great setup for anything on the bottom, and we don't have a bait casting setup yet. And the reason that becomes a challenge is burbot, largemouth, walleye, channel cat. Those are all species that are going to want a pretty decent bottom or a bait casting. Now, we could make the argument that we can catch all these fish with a float setup, of course, but these fish are not, they're not quite, I mean, I guess for the largemouth and the walleye, we might be okay. But the other two fish, it's going to be rough. So what I was thinking about doing instead is pausing on the gold challenges and going to our second or even third outpost and picking up some of the beginner challenges there and working through those, and hopefully we can get close to level 18 because that's when we can buy some pretty solid gear. I don't want to buy any gear right now. It's just not. It's gonna become so obsolete pretty quickly. So right here in the top left corner where this huge body of water is, which sadly there's not enough really good fish in this body of water. It looks really nice though. But right here, I'm gonna add a waypoint. That's where the second outpost is. Now we're not going to start from where we are. We're going to fast travel to this spot right here. It's the closest fast travel that we have so far. But we're going to make a tiny drive. Take us a couple of minutes. Feel free to fast forward the segment if you've already got it unlocked. But we don't right now, so we're gonna commute. And on the way to the commute, if we come across any collectibles, of course we will pick them up. But we are not going to go too far out of our way to hunt them down or anything like that. So we're gonna go across the big oh my gosh, the big blue bridge, and then we're gonna make a left. Right here. Now, things we're going to be looking out for are little plants on the side of the road that are like sparkly. Looks kind of like it's a white flower. There might be a pink flower as well, but we're also going to be looking for some like really red trees. But if we don't get them, we're not gonna it's not gonna make a big deal. There's a whole collectible guide online. Other talented creators have done pretty good work with getting them set up for you, so I'm not gonna recreate someone else's really good work. So I would recommend doing a little bit of research, and when you're ready to hunt down those collectibles, pick up one of those maps and do so. It's really good resources. You will want them eventually because in order for you to get the best stuff from the local souvenir shop, you do have to have high reputation. Most of the good stuff you can get around 500 reputation, but to get the best gear in the game, you need 1,000 for any one particular map, and then spend your coins and stuff. So for us, getting to about 500 would be nice, but we're not even close to that. I think we barely got it like 120, something like that. Okay, I'm not seeing any collectibles either, so we should be okay. We're just gonna follow the main road till we get there. Enjoy the scenery, of course. You know what? Let me actually. Okay, good. I was gonna say maybe there was another fast travel spot, but actually I don't think there is. I forgot all about looking for those too, or even lookout towers, because lookout towers are great ways of identifying things. But I didn't see any. I do know that there's one up here. It's kind of like off the beaten path. But anyways, we are getting closer. What is this over here? This is a oh yeah, this is a bridge that kind of gets into the same area. But we're gonna go this way. So yeah, you can see this drive was not too bad. We're already basically here. Have to just make a left up here. Now this outpost is kind of awkward because nothing is really located next to each other. Right here is where you get the car, and you want to pop out of here because there is a collectible always wherever the cars are. It's always notes. So grab that. Only a 10 XP, but at this stage of the game it's not that much, but at least having progress will be helpful. And then across this bridge is where you're going to find, I believe, a boat dock and a fast travel spot. So we already got the fast travel. Down here is the boat dock. Let me just make sure that showed up on the map. It did. Okay, good. We're good there. And then right here is our challenge board. I believe that's what it's called. Yes, challenge board. So now we can fast travel to this outpost out here using this yellow marker. But we really want to get into this right here. So we're going to take a look at these bronze challenges. Most of these are going to be geared towards trout, maybe even salmon, I think. But this first one is an orange trout at that location. We've got another bronze photo challenge, which I think we already know where this is, or we were already really close to it. So we have to catch a green sunfish at that location. That's going to be easy, easy-ish. This one here, we want to catch a bronze ranked mountain whitefish at this location. Where is it? Did I not mark it tracked? I did not. There we go. Oh, right here where we are, basically. A little island right there. So that's kind of nice. And this last one is to catch a bronze rank rainbow trout at this location. Right there. Now I will say, this is actually pretty close to a really good... Oh no, never mind. The rainbow trout spot's down here. This is a really good rainbow trout spot. Okay. So with that out of the way, we've got some ways of earning some XP. So let's do that with the gear that we have. So yeah, we have 110 reputation. Let's pick one of these missions here. So we are not going to do Diamond's Peak Gold. Silver Strand is kind of what we're looking at right now. Or a trout, that's a little bit of a drive. This place was a fast travel. Where was this one again? This one's really close to us. We should start with this one. It's right the heck there, you know? Alright, so if we're going to look at mountain whitefish, which is if you remember, it's the very first fish you caught in the first step of the tutorial. So he is bottom lurker and a hard fighter, but also a sun lover. He's 14 ounces. This is a tiny fish. So with our gear, with our feeder setup, we will have no problem bringing this guy in. So we are going to use a size 9 hook with some eggs, because it wants us to catch a bronze one, and we've already caught a bronze one in the past. Yeah. So I imagine, the beginner gear we had in the tutorial was a size 10 hook when we caught our original juvenile. Maybe we didn't get the bronze there, but it was a juvenile whitefish. I forget when we got this bronze one. Anyways, we should be good with we're gonna try a size. Yeah, we'll start with a size 9, maybe move up from there. So let's also take a look at our challenges for the day. We're probably going to target the rainbow trout, so it's only 30 XP though. Oh, no, these XPs are, I forgot I'm low level. Well, 30 XP is 30 XP. Um, Wait, did I grab the wrong one? I grabbed the brook trout. Darn it. I did grab the wrong one. So is it 30 XP? We're not going to do 66 pounds right now. So let's just grab him. We actually should set up the weeklies. We're not targeting diamond bluegills. And we're not yet fishing for catfish, but we might be catching catfish soon. So let me come back to that one. We'll do 35 of any fish because that's a given. The weight might be a challenge, or the catfish. Well, if we're going to go for the catfish, I'm not ready for that yet. Let's just do the any and the gold. Well, we'll sit on the gold for now. We'll leave it blank open. We'll give ourselves some flexibility. All right, let's get. Where's the? There it is. Let's go get a boat. Go check out that island. I think there might be even a collectible on that island. So we'll check that. We've got our flame boat, which is the reward for finishing the academy. Actually, you know what? There is a collectible on the water. I believe it's one of those weather stations, or it's either a weather station or it's a plant, like an invasive plant. Let's go take a quick peek in the middle of the water here, just to see if it's here, because I think it's right in the dead center. My memory could be playing tricks on me, but I feel like it was out here. Because I remember at one time really exploring this area to try and catch some decent fish. And of course there are fish here. I just wasn't able to wrangle in any diamonds. Where are we at? Oh, we need to go this way. There it is. I was right. Right here in the center is the weather station. Let's grab this one. There we go. All right. We are here. Now the marker went away, so we could technically catch it from anywhere, but I'd rather be on the shore if I can help it. Hello. Oh, that's not where we bring it in, is it? There we go. Let's go this way. I just want to walk around real quick because I believe that there's going to be like a coin or a figurine or something. I thought there was something on this island. Again, memory may not be doing me any help. It's been a long time since I went after the collectibles on this map, so I just figured while I'm here, take a quick look, just make sure it's not on the jetty itself, and it doesn't seem to be. All right, let's go fishing. Could still be on this island. It's still a little bit bigger, but we're gonna go fishing. All right, so for the mountain whitefish, we're gonna start by just dropping this dude in this thing in the water, and just letting that be. And let's take another look at the fish itself. So eggs, bread, pellets, pro performance. Yeah. I know I'm looking at the wrong species of fish there. There we go. So we could set up another one. In fact, let's do that. Let's change this to we'll put a size 10 on it. I feel like we should probably use something bigger than a 10 though. Oh, I don't have my other 9 or the 8. 7's probably going to be too big. And we'll put some eggs. We'll just do this too. And let's just catch ourselves a whitefish. It should not take too long. These challenges, again, I mean, the bronze ones at least are not too hard to finish usually. I mean, we did have a little bit of a delay with the black crappie at one point. And time of day does matter, actually. It's 12:38. It's daytime, not quite morning. And this is a morning species. But let's just give this a few minutes. And see how that goes. It does want, obviously it's going to want shore, lake shore, because that's where we are. We don't have much of a choice on that. Oh, here we go. We have a bite coming in. I can't tell if they nibble. I mean, I feel like they would be, given the look of their species, that they would. There we go. There's our bite. Let's see what we have on the line here. Hopefully it's the right species. Looks like it. And it is. There's our bronze whitefish. First try. Gotta love that. Easy. So easy. Let's bring this in now. More rep. Let's fast travel back to the outpost and take a look at the challenge board and pick up something new. Every time you complete one will show up. So this will be a silver rank. And it's going to want a lake trout. Lake trout could be challenging. I don't remember the size of them at that rank. But it's one of the biggest fish in this map. I almost said the game, but that's not really true. Okay, so let's take another peek. We should do this one next. This one's another easy one. I know exactly where this is. This is going to be right where we actually started, right over here. In fact, let me just get a drink real quick. There's our building that we're looking for. So what we need is for the little white circle to appear, and then we get in range and a picture will be taken. And then once the picture is taken, we get to fish for it. Where is it? I know this is the building. Watch me be totally wrong. Here it is. Yes, I do remember it because it had the life preserver or the lifesaver on it. So this has got to be like the picture. There it is. Let's take another look at the picture so we can be more literal about it. Okay, so we need to be looking centered at the back building from like way back here. There it is. All right, that's completed. Now let's go ahead and catch ourselves a sunfish. Now we've caught many of these without really trying. Right? Remember that? Remember that diamond we caught? We were like not even trying. This happened when we were trying to get a bronze black crappie. So we know that this is a tiny fish. Bloodworm, solo pond. We could pretty much use the exact same setup. So let's just throw it out there and see what happens. This looks like a decent spot. Let's get the other one out too. Now we might catch a few things, right? We might catch perch. We might catch crappie. I don't think we're gonna catch. Oh, whoa! That's probably a bass right there. So I thought the sunfish nibble on it. Yeah, that was a bass. That was instant. I didn't think the smallmouth was gonna bite that because it's a pretty small hook, but it did. That caught me by surprise, honestly. Oh, but now that I remember it, we did fight. We didn't actually catch a smallmouth in our tutorial using eggs and I believe a size 10 hook, and they bit that. I think that was a bronze. So yeah, it does make sense that they would bite. But yeah, bass don't mess around. It's on. So we're looking for something that nibbles it, and if we need to change position, of course we will. But generally speaking, this is where we need to be because that's where that picture was. So I might actually fish into this really shallow stuff next. I don't have a third line option, do I? Do I have another rod? Oh, I do have another rod. It's another spinning rod. Well, that's perfect. Let's put this 2-pounder on. Size 7, though. That's the problem. We don't have the right hook. Actually, I can catch anything else. I might as well just catch another bass or something. Yeah, let's just catch another bass. Why not? Let me actually switch out the rods themselves. So this is a 4, 11, and a 6. Let's actually switch up the matchmaker, which I think is this one. Let's take this and turn this into a different lure, different bait. I mean, still do eggs on it. There it is, 10 eggs. Okay, so we'll let the float float, and then we'll use this big one and just kind of cast for it something. So we're trying to make sure that the fish that we want to catch is going to end up on those smaller hooks. And if while we're waiting for that, if we happen to catch a nice size fish on this other big thing, great, we'll do that too. It's kind of backwards though, because if I were trying to catch diamonds, I would put the rods that are in the rod holder generally are like the bigger hooks, like whatever the fish is, whatever the right size is for silvers or golds. Generally, I'll set up the gold size hooks on the rods that end up in the rod holder, and they can just sit there for as long as it takes because they're not going to get bites often. And then I'll usually like bait cast or just use something with a silver size hook, something smaller, and just kind of keep myself catching fish regularly. So we're kind of doing the opposite. And now that I said that out loud, I kind of want to reset here. So let's do that. Let's have this one be the one that we hold because we'll probably catch fish more often on it. And we'll let this one just sit. And if it turns into a big fish, great. We'll use this small one to kind of explore. We should get bites pretty quickly too. This is kind of fun. It is pretty late in the day though. It's getting late in the day so that we probably aren't going to get as many bites that we're looking for. So I might need to do a server reset here. Oh, it's bloodworm. I put eggs. No wonder we're not getting bites. I have the wrong baits out here. Let's reset. Bloodworm. Bloodworm. And bloodworm. There we go. Alright. My gosh, I would have hated to like been out here for a long time with the wrong fish. It's this one. Nope, I did that wrong again. I got myself confused because I did it backwards and then I talked myself straight. So we want the two rods that are using the smaller hooks on the rod holders and the one with the bigger hook. Oh my gosh, I messed up. This is a hook size 10, this is a hook size 7. So yeah, we want the bigger hooks in the water, and the size 10 we'll have in our hands because we're probably going to catch a lot of, like, more fish on the smaller hooks. Wow, I really made that complicated. All right, where's my bite? It's on the rod that we're holding because I'm not seeing any fish on the other ones. And it's getting some nibbles, so this could be the one that we need. Obviously, if it were a bass, it would just strike. What are you? Ah, oh, cute little perch. Yeah, we're not going to get to the 110 pounds anytime soon. Catching the fish that we're catching right now. Oh, here we go. All right, it's that other little guy over there. Let's get this out of the water. Where's the rod? Here it is. What are you? What are you? Carb sucker. That's cool, but not what we're searching for. I don't want to run out of bloodworm. Let's try over here. All right, it's the one that's in our hands that's getting the nibble here. Let's do it. What are you? Oh, another perch. Doesn't have as many stripes. It's kind of interesting looking. Get back out there. Yeah, there we go. Rock bass. There's a lot of fish species in this area, so I'm not surprised that the sunfish will just take time. Here we go, got another bite. Are you our sunfish? Nope, our perch. Alright, let's try something different. Because we're not getting the right species here. Oh, we got a bite on something. felt you. I felt you. Black crappie. I'll put this one back out there while I brainstorm on this fish. Alright, so bloodworm, red worm. Oh, another bite, another bite, another bite. That's another carp sucker. Wow, it's a nice sized carp sucker. Look at that. So that's not going to get it done. Unfortunately. As much as I like to catch that fish again and again. Oh, what the hell. We need to think of something different. Let's try a minnow. And, oh, we have a bite on something right in front of us. We'll try a minnow next. Just to mix it up, right? You need to see what else we can do. That is a nice sized white crappie. I forgot how big they are compared to the blacks. It's been a while since I fished for them. Which is a shame too, because they're a pretty fun fish. Alright, let's get this into the water. I'm interested to see how well the minnow does. My eyes didn't play tricks on me. I did see minnows on the menu, right? Yeah, way down there. I guess I could do leeches. I mean, they do bite eggs on it as well, but I don't want to. I don't want to catch a smallmouth on some of this low-level gear. Minnow is on there. Leeches are on there. I don't think we have. Maybe we just don't have a choice. Maybe we just don't have a choice. Let me reset time of day on this. Let's try that first. Okay, so let's quit the main menu. Let's try morning and see what we get. I feel like we've been there long enough to like know that we need to try something different. And we'll also switch over to this spot. When you put the two rods down, you want them to be separated enough because it's hard to pick up the right one if they're too close. And I don't know what to try here. Fortunately, we have a bite, so we don't have to make that choice right now. This is the bloodworm. Oh, we got another bite, but that didn't have any nibbling, so I'm willing to bet that's a bass. Let's get that out of here too. It's probably a rock bass. Nope, it's crappie. I forgot about crappies. All right, we are. Some weird options, honestly. Let's go back to the eggs then, just because of the amount of bait we have left. Oh, that one's already got a bite. This is probably going to be another carp sucker. Oh, no, it's not. Looks like a perch, though. Yep, perch. What do we do? We'll go back to eggs. I know it's not the prime. It's not the primary, but I don't want to throw a red worm out there. I guess we could do cheese. I forget. I forgot all about cheese. I don't think we're at the range where we're gonna catch like a catfish or anything. Do have a bite here though. So, oh, I'm too late. I pushed the wrong button. Let's switch this out with a cheese and see how that does. Oh, we can't on the size hook. I forgot you need to have a bigger hook. Gosh, between all this stuff though, was marshmallow even on that list? Yes, it is. Let's try marshmallow. Or not, because we have a bite. We have a bite happening. Again, don't pick up the rod until it's on there. There it is. Now I pick up the rod. Another carp sucker. Who would have thought this would have been such a hard spot? I do know there's a lot of fish in here that eat the same stuff, so I did think that was going to be part of the challenge. We're just waiting to get lucky on the sunfish here. All right, let's get that marshmallow out. See how it does for us. I'll tell you what, though, this is a really good spot to try and get that 35 fish challenge. You can catch fish all day on this. Load up with some pretty small baits and hooks because it doesn't matter what you catch. Catch fish all the time. All right, hold on. I'm coming. What are you? What are you? Bass. Where to fish? Try even shallower this time. What's going on? Now we've got no bites. There's no bites here. All right, sunfish. You're giving me a run for my money. We do have a little bit of bread. I guess we can try the bread next. I think we have dough as well. But marshmallow's not quite doing it either. Oops. Oh, that's hot dog. Do I not have bread? Hold on. Hold on. I don't have bread. Oh man, I forgot I don't have bread. We're gonna have to load up on some bait. Let's go back to the shop real quick and get some bait. I forgot all about the bread. I can't believe I did that. Did I have some in like my storage and I just didn't pay attention to it? Let's check that first. No, we just don't have bread. All right. Excuse me, we would like to purchase some bread. We'll buy 60. I don't think we're gonna need that much of it. We'll never use it, honestly. I want to buy 10 more cheese. Definitely some more of these. I don't want to bring on the like mix because they all bite on it. I don't see a point. All right. Let's also go back to storage and look at the hooks that we might be able to bring. There's another size 10 in there. I don't think we need the 5 right now. Let's bring another 10. All right, let's fast travel back. There's another fast travel spot over here we can unlock. We should probably just do that. If we follow the main road straight ahead. What did I just see? Oh, yeah, we already must have we had to have already hit this, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. So if we follow the main road, is a bridge. Um, yeah, it's a bridge right here. Let's go. We go into the water a little bit between the fire. Come across the bridge, and then we're going to head up behind the building that we just took a picture of. So we'll make a sharp right. And then there's a purple spot here that will allow us to fast travel from there as well. I don't remember there being a collectible over here, but who knows, there could be. And look at that, we got to level 16, so I guess it was worth it. There's probably going to be a collectible over there too, I just don't remember. Alright, let's get back out of the Jeep here. And we'll fish it again. What? Oh, I didn't put it in. I bought the bread, but I didn't put it in my inventory. There it is. We're not going to fish with liver right now, so we'll make that swap. Oh, this is too big of a hook for the bread. Okay, so in that case, we'll go back to the bloodworm here. But that will definitely use the bread. And this will use the bread as well. So let's give it a shot. Let's put this out in the water. Look at that pike jump out right in front of us. That thing was huge. Well, I mean, it was probably a bronze. It wasn't that huge, but it was still a pretty big fish. Pretty cool looking fish. All right, let's see what kind of action we get on the on the bread. Come on, fishies. Now, we're not really shallow, so I'm not surprised at the lack of bites, but I just wanted to see what would happen. Although we are not actually seeing any type of behavior. So all right, let's make a pivot. Let's put it more shallow, see how that changes things. Nothing, huh? Nothing. All right, all right, all right. Let me bring in this other one that had the red on it. The bread on it. I said the red. The bread on it. Which one was it? It was the black one. Let's bring in some back. Right? Does this have bread on it? No, that looks like bloodworm. I forgot how tall that rod is. This is the one that's got the bread. Yeah, it's got bread on it. Why not? And then I'll fish that same spot. Kind of surprised that we're not getting any action. Thought for sure we would have something. Come on, fish. All right, so that's making me think that we're probably not in the right spot. So now that now that we've proven that we're not getting any bites on this would actually be a really good time to drop in the lake mix. Because what we don't want to do is drop in lake mix when all of the species of fish are going to bite on the same lure, the same bait that you're using. But considering we're not getting any bites on the bread, let me just make sure I don't have any before I go and pick some up. This doesn't look like lake mix. Yeah. That actually might increase our chances of getting bit on this tackle that should be getting some action that isn't. So this is actually a really good time to throw in some lake mix. And so let's just do that real quick. It's this one here. Yeah, 10 is fine. Let's go to storage and make a swap somewhere. Actually, we're not using this line. Okay. Perfect. Let's go back now and try again with the bait. Oh, we can actually fast travel straight to the Jeep this time. That'll save us a tiny bit of commute. All right, jump out. I'm going the wrong way. All right, let's try Let's try this spot again. Alright, so we'll definitely get you out. I don't really care what bites on this red worm. Not really interested in that one at the moment. But I am interested in this one. So now let's get the lake mix out. And we'll throw in our other bread line. Kind of in that same zone. Now I would be surprised if we're not getting any bites on the bread. Because we do know sunfish will bite bread. Yeah, it's right there. I don't know what else will bite the bread. But we should be attracting enough. Oh, here we go. Let's get this out. Is this the first try? Are we gonna get you? Are we gonna get you? What are you? Perch. Aw, man. That was almost extremely cool. Oh my gosh, okay. We're gonna drop in this other rod that I'm holding with the 7-hook bloodworm, just so that we're getting more fish biting on the bread. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, we got it. Heck yes. Perfect. Okay. And now it's telling us that we've unlocked a new photo challenge. So let's go take a look at where it is and what it is. And then we'll probably wrap up the video here because we are running a little long. And we did at least get 2 challenges done. Let's see where this is. Oh, I remember this one, but I don't remember where it is. But it's for a cutthroat trout. That's a fun fish to catch too. Yeah. I can't remember where that is. I feel like I can like visualize it, but I can't place it. I think it was by our main road. I want to say it was like right here. Actually, I think this is exactly where it is. I think it's right here. We don't have a fast travel point around there, do we? No, we sure don't. But that's all right. Next video, that's what we're going to do in our play along series. Is we'll probably start here at the Verklempt Clump. We'll probably fast travel there and start driving up this orange road and make our way towards it. There's going to be, I think, a fast travel or two unlocked along the way, but most importantly, I think that fishing challenge is right here because I do remember looking kind of in the area. I think this is a waterfall right there. So yeah, anyways, that's going to be the plan. So thanks for playing along with us for now. We did get to level 16. It's going to be a little bit before we get to 18. I'm not feeling too good about that. But hey, we're making a little bit of money along the way. We are getting some XP. I think what we'll do is try to continue on and complete as much of this Silver Strand outpost as we can until we get to our gold challenges. And then we'll head over to the third outpost and kind of do the same cycle. And start targeting these golds together. And hopefully we'll be around level 18, get some really good gear, and be prepped appropriately for those gold rank fish. So yeah, there we go. All right, well, thanks for playing along, y'all, and we'll catch you in the next iteration. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.